Good morning everybody. So I thought I would come to the amazing Northern Edge coffee shop and give us a wee taster of the Tear Thief. I'm excited about it. I'm surprised I've not read it already. So, the Tear Thief. Here we are jumping over the roofs and getting ourselves stuck in all sorts of places and generally enjoying life. Now it wasn't always like this, far from it. How we met and how we became the best of friends and live in a world all to our own. Like really, we own it. Now let me tell you all about it. And it began one windy autumn night. Chapter 1, the very first night. So there I am in my striped pyjamas and my Elmo teddy, getting ready for bed. Or as I remember, me and my teddy beddy. Ha ha ha, teddy beddy laughs streets. Okay, laugh away, Kyle. Kyle said, but I'm telling our story, or am I telling the story of how you never used to change your underwear? No, Threet said. That won't be necessary, my good man, Kyle. Ha, I thought so, said Kyle. Where was I? He said with a glint of cheekiness. Oh yes, here I am, ready for my bed. He checked to make sure Threets wasn't laughing this time, and then he continues. My mum and dad came in to say their good nights and they trip over all my toys. Let's just say they weren't happy. I started to do a fake cry, you know, with a tear going down my face. This is it, this is where I come in, isn't it? How could Kyle argue with his now best friend? This was when, indeed, where they met. Okay, said Threets, let me tell you how it really went down in Mr. Teddy Beddy, crybaby here. Threets smiled and looked at Kyle. I was on my usual rounds to collect naughty boys' fake tears. And let me tell you, I was no stranger in this house. First I need to explain about these tears and what I actually do for a living. And a living we do make, my little Kyle, and a fortune we did make, they both said together. So the tears I collected were tears forced out by all the kids pretending to cry. Now little did these kids know that they were worth a fortune. I sold them down the tear lane. And when the lockdowns were happening, there were so many tears I was collecting the tears. And I was collecting so many that I had to buy my own world to put them in. I called it Teary Tear here. But later we changed it to our land, didn't we, Kyle? We even had our own language there. But you'll find that out as we go along, and you'll get it. Get on, mate, Kyle said. Anyway, I come with the wind and I leave with the wind, and always in autumn. I crept into this crybaby's room. I hovered over his toys and I took a vial out to collect the tears. And just then I heard my tummy rumble. Now this wasn't a good sign, because it either means the tears were wearing off or the Brussels sprouts were trying to give me wind. Threets is not a small man, he's large with a massive brown and black beard, and he wears a long dirty coat with many pockets. And they've got gloves with fingerless. And, oh, I lost my place. So you would hear one if they'd let one go. Like you always do, they said together, and they both trumped. And they laughed. Aha, yes we do. I take the boy's tears off his cheek, and then I go to leave the boy, and he started to wake up and open his eyes. He could only see my large shadow in front of the window, but by this time he'd reached for his glasses, and I was gone. Now usually, if I had been seen, I would now score this house off the list and never go back. Under the Tear Thief law, if a child sees me, I must erase their memory. But Kyle's tears had done something to me, and I totally forgot. And I went straight home to Teary Tear here and straight to my bed. And I felt so sad, I cried all night. Kyle said, you never told me that. Well, I didn't need to. And that wasn't going to be the last time we would see each other either. So that's it. I hope you liked it, and we will be in touch soon with the release date. So see you soon.